YouTube, what up? As you can see, my hair, it's a little bit of a state. I'm about to go get a haircut. But before that, I want to talk about something close to my heart. I want to talk about protein. Protein. So anyway, I was in the gym the other day and I bumped into this guy that I happened to know back in school, and he said, "Hey, how's it going? I noticed what you've been doing on Instagram and stuff like that. I really, like what you do." We start talking about nutrition, about training, that kind of stuff. And then he asked me, "So do you take protein shakes?" And from that question, I already knew where the conversation was headed. And I said, "Yeah, occasionally I might take, the odd, scoop of whey protein or whatnot. What about you?" But I already know what the answer was, to be fair. And he said to me, "Oh no, I want to do this naturally." And I was like, I didn't say anything, but I thought to myself, okay, so you want to do this naturally. So there seems to be this, people that seem to be thinking that this thing about whey protein that, kind of like when you're asking someone, so I see you've been making some gains, man. So what, do you take steroids? It's kind of like the same question, like, well, do you take protein shakes? Yeah, so what, you're cheating then? Oh, okay, so it doesn't count. And I just thought, I just want to share my opinion with those of you that follow me and know what I'm about. We're talking about protein here. We're talking about whey protein, as a matter of fact, when we're talking about protein shakes. And whey is naturally found in milk. It's one of two types of protein you can find in milk. The other is casein, which I won't go into. But anyway, when we talk about protein shakes, generally people talk about whey protein, and whey protein is found in milk. So essentially, whenever you're drinking milk, there is some whey protein in that. Now, granted, it's not in large quantities, not the same as when you're drinking an actual protein shake, but there is still some whey protein in there. In order to get the shake, you have to add some sort of chemical to it, just to separate the whey protein from the milk, right? So that's what happens. That's whey protein for you. The difference between whey protein and steroids is that with steroids, you could take steroids, right, and make gains without training. That is a fact. If you take steroids, you will make gains without going to the gym. That is the truth. Now, I'm not saying you're going to look like Arnie, but you will make some gains. There will be some muscular development just from taking steroids. Now, you could try taking whey protein without training. You will not make gains. You will not make any gains whatsoever. You might, I wouldn't say make some fat gains, but anyway, all that's going to happen, you're going to increase your calorie intake, and that's going to be just about that. So, assuming everything remains equal, you will put on probably a little bit of weight by increasing your calorie intake, and that's going to be it. Okay? So, protein is not the same as steroids. And now, I'm not saying that protein, whey protein is a staple in your diet if you're trying to make gains or whatever, or even if you're trying to lose fat. But research has shown that it does help, in building muscle or losing body fat. It's not to say that it has to be whey protein, it's just protein in general. So if you increase your protein intake whilst you're training, it will help you develop your muscles. That is a fact. That's how it works, right? Similarly, if you're trying to lose some body fat, a higher than average protein intake is likely to help you lose some fat for various reasons. Now, it's just the increase in protein in general that will help you do these things. It doesn't have to be whey protein. Sure, you can get your protein from food, from poultry, from eggs, from beef, whatever it is that's going to be from. There are so many sources that you can get your protein from. Now, what is it about protein shakes? Why do I take protein shakes? They're convenient, right? I can carry them, in my little, Tupperware or whatever, or in my shake. I can have them whenever I want. They're quick, they're easy. You just mix a bit of water. That's it, you're done. You got 20, 30 grams of protein like that real quick. It's not to say that you're probably better off having actual food. I would agree, yes. But if you don't happen to have a slice of chicken or a piece of beef or some eggs with you at the time that you want to have the protein, then you can have a shake. There's nothing wrong with that, right? It's not gonna kill you, okay? So that's my stance on that, and that's the times that I take the shake. I much prefer to have like raw food. I call it raw food, like animal, or plant-based protein. But if I don't have the time to cook something or to buy outside, then I carry my protein shake with me. I'm gonna have like a protein bar or something, and that has been very helpful in me making some gains. That's it. It's just that simple. So anyway, I don't know if I'm ranting today, but that's what I wanted to share with you. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment below if if you think I'm right or wrong, or whatever, if you agree. And anyway, to the next episode. Peace out.